Are we all the same?
Someone said this the other day. I don't believe in masters. I think we're all the same. And I was thinking about that because in one way, yeah, we're all the same. You know, pretty much all human beings love joy and all human beings avoid pain. All human beings need to sleep. All human beings love love. All human beings eat. So in these ways, we're the same. We all breathe. We're the same in this way. But to say that we're all the same, so I don't need, no one can tell me anything, and that people is not really how I see it. You know, there are clearly people who have developed skills, whether it's through many lives or in this life, or whether they were just born with an extraordinary propensity to do things. Like, you know, you get somebody, say, who's got an incredible sense of balance. They've distinguished balance in their being such that they can walk on tight ropes across a great canyon. Whereas for me, my sense of balance is that I find it hard walking down the road without wobbling about. So not everybody's the same in that sense. And then with intelligence. Intelligence being the capacity to decode life. I don't think we all have the same degree of intelligence. I think the intellect is something that can be developed. Certain causes and conditions that happen to someone develop their intellect. So if people went to a very good school or they went to a very good university, then their intellect is honed. They've gathered information, they've used it. So we don't all have the same IQ either. And then you have situations with people's ability to express themselves. You know, I know this guy, he can paint incredibly well. You know, he just never makes a mistake. It's verging on the miraculous. He just sketches it in and then suddenly it's just there. And you think, wow, that's amazing. How did you do that? Or musicians, people who can just, I saw this guy and he had some autistic issue or other, but any music he heard, he could then play immediately on the piano in any style you wanted. So not just repeat it, but he could play any style you wanted. I can't do that. There's some people who are tone deaf. So we're not the same in that way. And then it comes down to like spiritual aspects. I've met people, I met one guy who shape-shifted in front of me. He literally changed his form sitting in front of me. And there are people who just emanate a really profound peace. And there are people, I remember one time when I saw His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, a Tibetan master of great fame, who's now passed on. Now we've got the 17th, but the 16th one. And when he came into the room, then he sat down in meditation, it was literally like the whole room opened up out of him. And this sublime, transcendent presence became manifest, and a great silence fell upon the crowd. Now if I went up and sat on that throne, it wouldn't happen like that. So then the issue comes is this: is there really a fixed way that anybody is? And the answer is like no. So what this means is that somebody who is being that we're all the same could be in the presence of somebody exceptional, but because they think we're all the same, does not have that openness that would allow them to actually get that person as something that could help them. So this is why when you have, say, a great master who is shining and radiant, and thousands of people have been touched by his teaching, there will be people there who just don't get it. They don't get it at all. They say, what was that? I don't get it. Is that meaning that the master isn't who he is? Or is it that the person listening is not who their being that he is not such that he can turn up for them as a master? So life is amazing in that way. If you want to have it that we're all the same, that my master's within and the guru's within, and you know, it all happens within, and you know, anybody outside is not relevant, you can have it that way, but it doesn't guarantee good progress. If we want to learn something, say you want to learn physics, first you go to a teacher at school, then you do it for A-level and you get a better teacher, and then you decide to go for it in university and you get a professor. But you would need those people. They're critical to you unfolding the physics within you. And some old people also have it that to receive from somebody else somehow makes them weaker. If I listen to someone, I'm giving them my power. What are they? What? You're giving your power away? Really? Do you know, I don't really have that kind of concept about power and energy. We're in an infinite energy field is how I get it. So the other thing is that people sometimes, you know, make the confusion between unique and special. They think everybody's special. No. In order to be special, you have to be more than the other, because that's what makes you special, more than everybody else. We're not all special, but we are all unique. Nobody has ever been before as I am. No one is in this world now as I am, or you are, and no one will ever be again. This is what you're seeing right here, right now. Only is happening once, and you're watching it right now. It'll never be the same again. It's amazing. It's literally like a snowflake falling. Can I see that? Can I see how unique that is? Can I honor that? The way I see life is unique. Nobody else sees it like I see it. People have similar elements to it, but nobody sees it like I see it. Nobody sees it like you see it. No one cares and loves and laughs like you care, love, laugh, and enjoy. Totally unique, not special. So there's a danger in having it that we're all the same, because you miss out on the beauty of uniqueness. You miss out on the fact that there are people who have extraordinary levels of development in the field of spirituality and consciousness, just like in any other subject. And to not be able to listen to them and benefit from what they have to offer because you think you're it, or you think we're all it, or you think it's nothing, or you think you're going to lose power, any of these kind of thinkings is a great pity. Because actually what will happen is you'll realize that they're reflecting something in you. If you see a great master, he's actually a reflection of the mastery level within you. He encourages that in you. He enlivens that in you. Because everybody gets him differently, because they're getting the reflection, their reflection. So there are people, I can definitely vouch for it, there are people who can really help. And there is a possibility of meeting them. But there needs to be the right beingness. If you go and see a master and who your being is that he's this, that and this, he's not much good, probably that is how you'll get him. But if you go there with some kind of receptivity, some kind of openness, some kind of humility, then you may well experience something extraordinary inside you. I'm glad we're not all the same. I'm glad there are extraordinary people out there. I love it when I meet them.